Good morning, lovely people. Today I'm gonna walk you through what I eat in the day because people have been asking to see that a lot. And I've been eating a predominantly vegetarian diet, except for like the odd, very special occasion. Day in and day out, predominantly vegetarian. I have tried vegan. I love cheese so much, and vegan cheese is just disgusting. So I couldn't commit to that. I do eat a lot of dairy replacements and things like that, but eggs and cheese are still very much in my diet. So let's get started. I just woke up and the first thing that I consume every single day is coffee. Josh got me this really cool Ember mug for Christmas. It's like high tech and keeps your coffee hot, so I've been drinking from that most days. Then I grab a pod from the oversized mason jar we have in our pantry. I have a bunch of different flavors in there. One's more holiday, one's decaf, but the one I drink most days is called Intenso. It's a dark roast and really rich flavor. Once my coffee's all poured, I grab a supplement from the little tin that we keep beside our coffee machine. The one that I use most days is called Spirit Dust. This stuff has been a game changer for my stress and anxiety. It's a mood enhancer, it helps you focus, and the best part is that it's all natural. I woke up particularly hungry this morning. I've been working out a lot more regularly recently, so maybe that's why. Normally I have my coffee by itself, but today I'm having it with a banana while I check my emails. It is, I think, around 9:30. This is usually when I have like a proper substantial breakfast. I'll like snack on something or have some of Bowie's breakfast before this, but this is when I have my proper filling breakfast of the day. And I made fresh homemade granola yesterday, so I'm gonna have a little yogurt parfait today. I'm using my favorite blueberry yogurt from So Delicious. It's coconut based, and that means it's dairy free. It's my go-to every time. And then I'm using a couple heaping handfuls of the homemade granola I made. Granola can be so expensive to buy in a grocery store, and it's so easy to make at home. So I'm really glad I tried this because it's delicious. Then I'm just gonna load it up with fresh berries. I had some blackberries left over in the fridge that were really sweet and delicious, so I topped it off with that and then added some fresh cut strawberries. I love a berry yogurt parfait. I never put any other kind of fruit on my parfaits, and it goes really well with the blueberry yogurt. This is honestly, I think, the best granola I've ever had. I'll leave the recipe in the video description below if you guys want to try it. It's really healthy. Just got a little visit for a snack break from these two who brought me a nice little Kinder Egg. Surprise! Surprise! This is now part of what I eat in a day. Ooh. This is so rich. I mean, it's still good, but it's not as good as the original that we had when we were kids.
I like it. Yeah, this is a pretty good toy. The bear.
In case you're old like me and haven't had a Kinder Egg in years, this is what they look like now. The more you know.
The more what?
I don't know.
So
That's
wise.
as far as that thought.
So wise.
That's as far as that thought went. All right, it's about 12:30. We're gonna have some lunch. I'm gonna make a lunch that I absolutely love. You've seen me eat it before on this channel. It's just gonna be some poached eggs on top of avocado toast. I have this like French stick that I might use, but I also have some English muffins that are sounding pretty good to me right now. So we're gonna see what we come up with. First things first, get a relatively deep pot of boiling water going, and you're gonna wanna add some white vinegar to that for your poached eggs. Next, I'm gonna get all the ingredients that I need out of my fridge. So that's avocado, lemons, and of course, the star of the show today, my eggs for poaching. Poached eggs are my favorite kind of eggs, and it took me years to figure out how to do it well. You need a little sieve thing, and ramekins, and of course, eggs. By cracking the egg into the sieve, you're gonna strain out all of the really runny egg whites, and it's gonna make your poached egg a lot less stringy and messy. Just move the sieve up and down to get the runny egg whites strained out, and then tip it into the ramekin, which is what you're gonna then tip into the pot. Once my eggs are prepped for poaching, I'm gonna toast my English muffin. While the muffin's toasting, I'm gonna start making my avocado mixture. Just chop up the avocado, I quarter it first, and then I mash it with a fork in a bowl, add some some fresh lemon juice to it, and I load it up with chili flakes because I like a little bit of spice to my avocado toast. Now that everything is ready to go, I'm gonna poach my eggs. They only take a few minutes to do, so I'm just gonna tip the ramekins into the boiling water. I'm gonna let those poach for about 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, and while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna spread the avocado mixture onto my toasted English muffin, and then top it off with the poached eggs once they're ready. Like I said, I like my avocado toast spicy, so I'm gonna top it off with some Cholula's hot sauce, and I'm gonna have a little peach on the side for some sweetness, because I'm addicted to fruit. I'm going to cut into these poached eggs and show you how perfect they are, because it's something I'm really proud of. It's a good life skill to have. Throwing a poached egg on pretty much anything makes it 1,000 times tastier. Just saying. Ooh, Bo! Ooh, ooh! Yeah! That is beautiful. Say, Mama, you are the pro poacher of eggs. I don't know how to poach anything else.
Now spin. Now spin. Now spin.
Are you doing the happy snack dance? Josh and Bowie are having their afternoon snack of chocolate milk.
Yeah, baby.
And I am having
Keep
Ritz
moving.
toasted
Keep
chips.
moving.
Not the healthiest option, but the most delicious option. And I'm gonna have some of this everything bagel hummus I found. Everything bagel hummus.
Oh, I'm having this.
I mean,
And this. It's Nesquik and Swiss Miss. For the days you can't decide. Oh, yeah.
I have not been talking about what liquids I consume all day, but I'm just constantly refilling and drinking water from this stainless steel bottle. I do have my coffee in the morning, like you saw, and then that's pretty much it. I have water all day, and then I will have my like guilty pleasure is a great Arnold Palmer. So I'll have an Arnold Palmer with one meal of the day, either lunch or dinner. Today it's gonna be dinner. I snuck away from the crazy duo to have my snack in peace, reading a few pages from my book. Me time is very important, guys. So hard to stop eating these, but dinner's coming up pretty soon, so I don't want to fill up too much. It is about 5:45, so I'm gonna start making some dinner. I've been craving homemade pizza for a couple of weeks, and I've still yet to get around to making the dough. Instead, I got puff pastry sheets. So I thought we could just do like little kind of personal pizzas with some puff pastry as a base. I'm gonna do one for Bowie that's just like marinara sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. And then one's for me that are just spinach and mushroom, and Josh will have both, I'm sure. He's like a garbage disposal. He'll just eat everything. First thing I gotta do is chop all of these mushrooms. Chopping mushrooms is super tedious, but it's my favorite vegetable, especially as a meat alternative, because it's really hearty, it fills you up, and they're just super tasty. I've been using my zester to mince my garlic recently because I feel like it's easier to clean than an actual garlic mincer, and it maintains some more flavor. Once the mushrooms and garlic are prepped, I'm just gonna heat some oil in a pan on medium-high heat and add all of those mushrooms and garlic to the pan all at the same time. I'm gonna saute those around, add some salt and pepper to bring out the flavors, and just make sure that they cook down so that they're just nice and soft in the pan. One last chopping job, the spinach. I'm not gonna cook the spinach before putting it into the oven because it's gonna wilt right down in the oven anyway. Just gonna chop it and put it directly on top of the pizza. I'm prepping 2 baking sheets with parchment paper just to make things nice and easy. Then I'm gonna take out my puff pastry and place 1 sheet on each tray and cut it in half with a pizza slicer, just because it's a nice, easy, clean cut. I'm gonna grab a little marinade brush and brush down my pizzas with some olive oil, and I'm gonna brush down Bowie's pizzas with some tomato sauce. Then I'm just gonna disperse the mushrooms and the chopped spinach all over my pizza in a nice even layer. Gonna load up Bowie's pepperoni pizza with tons of mozzarella, and I'm also gonna load up mine with tons of mozzarella. You could use any cheese you want. Lastly, I'm gonna top Bowie's pizza with a few slices of salami because I didn't realize I had no pepperoni in the fridge, and I'm gonna drizzle some truffle oil on top of my mushroom pizzas because nothing brings out the flavor of mushrooms like truffle oil. There's one last step before popping these bad boys in the oven, and that is making an egg wash to coat the edges of my crust. Stick them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20-25 minutes. While everything was cooking, I decided to add some freshness to the meal and make a really beautiful fresh caprese salad with some bocconcini and fresh Roma tomatoes and chopped basil. For the dressing, I just did a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and my balsamic glaze that I am absolutely obsessed with. Once I take my pizzas out of the oven, I'm also gonna top my mushroom pizza with some balsamic glaze because, like I said, I can't get enough of this stuff.
Hello, you.
Have a bite of each and tell me which one you like better.
I like them both in their own way.
It's a very diplomatic answer.
This one.
And then there's that crazy kid in the background who refuses to eat. Bye. Just got Bowie to bed, so this is the point in the evening where I watch Josh clean and I think about what snack I want. We do not go to bed without an evening snack, and the snack is never healthy.
We're off the rails, man, aren't we?
We're living on the edge.
We're so rock and roll. I can't wait to go to bed without my fucking midnight snack.
We just love a snack,
It's like
man.
it's like a 7-year-old sleepover here, breaking all the rules.
Oh my god, but we eat shit every single night. We eat pretty healthy all day long, and then
I don't know about that, man. Like, I don't eat that healthy shit. I pretty much just eat whatever I want to eat.
That is true. Don't piss off everybody watching this because you just keep that trim figure eating whatever the fuck you want.
I did a couple of sit-ups the other day and I went to jiu-jitsu once.
It's true though, like he can do 10 pull-ups and 10 sit-ups and then he'll have like a washboard
I'll do
ab situation. You do overnight. It's not fair.
I don't want to. It's not.
Don't rub it in. Just keep the shirt down.
No.
Don't rub it in.
I'm going to tell you what I'm having. But I'm going to do it in clues, okay? I'm going to tell you what I want to have as my snack tonight, but I'm going to do it in clues.
Okay.
Okay, what's the little thing you use to in golf that you put the ball on before you...
A tea.
Let's do that.
That's not an unhealthy snack. That's a nice toasty beverage.
Or if you have it with a chocolate biscuit for the English people, my people.
Cookies.
Yeah.
Okay. You all know how to make a cup of tea, so I know I don't need to be too specific, but we do use either PG Tips or Yorkshire tea. We found a British section at our local grocery store, which we were very excited about, so we can actually have the real imported stuff. The hardest part about this snack is waiting for the water to boil and the tea to steep without eating all of the cookies before the tea's even made. Josh has 2 heaping spoonfuls of sugar with his tea. I only have 1, and then we both have regular milk. Usually I opt for oat milk or almond milk, but with tea, I feel like you need to stick with the original stuff. Cheers.
Baby.
And yes, we each have our own pack of cookies.
I got rich tea biscuits.
I got chocolate covered ones. So that's it. That's what I eat in a day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and please leave a comment below if you want to see more food related videos. I feel like people always like seeing what we're eating and our routines, our daily routines are like. So yeah, leave a comment below.
I think you should leave a comment below like requesting me do more like extreme sport videos.
No, thank you. Please don't do that.
As much as I love the food thing, I wasn't really in this one and I'm a bit jealous.
Aww. Subscribe, join the
also, I
family.
have something else to say to them, bye-bye. They miss me all the video. There's a bunch of English people to watch this and they should all message EastEnders saying that we should be on it. We'll just act out a quick EastEnders scene.
No.
Oh, so they can send this straight to them. Talk about the
Ian! These people don't want to see us do this.
Okay, goodbye. Thank you for watching Shenae's
Thanks
video.
for watching, guys.
Namaste.
Cheers. See you next Sunday.